Hi guys, welcome to another video brought to you by NateBSounds YouTube channel. I am Nate, and today I've got something a little bit different for you guys. It's a conversation with me and my good friend from Norway, who's also a bedroom producer, just like myself. The general flow of the conversation is just mixing and mastering and just talking about random stuff about music, really. I thought it'd be a good idea to get this on YouTube. If you like this kind of thing, let me know in the comments below, and we'll kind of do this on a more regular basis. The quality isn't ideal as it was done on his side of things, and next time, if people want me to do another one of these videos, then what I'll do is do it on my side, and I can mess with the levels a bit better and hopefully get a bit of a better mix going on there. So yeah, tell me what you guys think, and leave your comments, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're on, man.
What, we're live?
We're live.
I don't like this live shit.
Me neither, man. That's why I spend 20 hours crying in the shower every morning, yeah?
Yeah.
That's my life.
You take too long, man. I can't get in there. I need a shower too.
Yeah. We can shower together, man. Oh, but yeah, we were talking about...
that's just gay.
It is a bit gay. But anyways, what were we talking about before we started this recording?
Mastering and mixing.
Mastering and mixing, yeah.
No, not mixing, because that's a whole different ball game. If you want to talk about mixing, I can talk about mixing.
Okay, no. Mixing.
Oh, okay. Mixing. Alright, now mixing will be another video.
Yeah, mixing be in another. That's a whole different area.
Yeah, I mean, you've got like rubber mitts. You've got like cotton mitts. I mean, it's
so much mitts.
Business. So many mitts, too little time. It's like my granddad always used to say.
What he used to say?
He just used to say a lot of stuff.
Oh. Oh, that's fucked that. But yeah, we do talk about occasionally talk about important stuff, but usually it's just crap, right?
Yeah.
But now it's important stuff, and we're talking about mixing and stuff, because we both do like to look at ourselves as hobby producers, right?
Oh yeah.
And now we're thinking about taking the next stage to release a track on Spotify, or two, or a little mini album.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think stuff like that is not harmful, is the word I want to use. But I feel like changing, like a lot of people say to me, I think I've said this to you before, a lot of people to me said it's easy for people to say, oh, why don't you go to college, why don't you do this, why don't you do that, but that you're stepping out of the area of it being a hobby, and going into, you know, it's a chore having to make music. So I would never go to college or anything like that. I wouldn't want to sit down with my head in a book thinking, what the fuck am I doing?
Nate, for you, I would never go to college.
Yeah. No, I mean, just for music, kind of. Just music.
Yeah. No, I can kind of get that, but that's like, so what you're really saying, that you would never sign to a label because...
Oh no, I would sign to a label on that, but it would be on the basis of
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Well, not even that. I just don't want to. I would never want to be in a position where, right, you've got a week to make a track.
Oh, yeah, but they're gonna pressure you, man.
Yeah, I know, but I never want to be sat there thinking, shit, I'm really struggling here, because you're forcing it so much. Like I like just taking 2 weeks off from my music and just like, and then coming back to it when I feel like I wanna.
Oh yeah, totally.
I wouldn't want to boot my computer up knowing I'm making music when I don't want to make music.
The way I kind of look at this is like, I have music in my body, right?
Yeah, same.
And then sometimes, like, it bubbles over, right? Yeah. And that's when I gotta put this music that is bubbling over, I gotta put it somewhere, and then I just go into the studio and then just make stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, I mean, not even just listening to other music
Yeah.
you kind of think, oh, that sounded good, but I wish you'd have done that, and then you think, right, I'll do that when I go home, and that's exactly what, not as good as them, obviously, but like that's
sometimes
the thing
better.
That I love. Yeah, but that's what I love doing. I love just being able to just say, oh, fuck it, I'll go home and make some music. Yeah. I would never be at a position where I'm forced to do it.
Yeah. Do you ever get that, like, you're at work, right? You're sitting on a bus or driving or whatever, and then you get like the sensation of, oh fuck, like I just got the brilliant idea, right?
Yeah.
And then you got it all planned out, you know. You even started visualizing like what kind of effects and you know how you could mix it and stuff. Then we get home.
Yeah.
Forgot everything.
Well, it's not just that; it probably sounds shit as well. But I don't really visualize a whole track. What I tend to do is just be sat there bored, and I'll just be like, bum 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 bum. I'm like, oh, that'd make such a good tune. And then I like try and write it down, but there's no way to really write it down because I wouldn't be able to go bum 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 and tell you what notes are included in that riff.
Oh.
So I just kind of sometimes I even record myself on my phone, just me going bam 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 bam.
I did that on the bus once. I was sitting there like boop 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 boop.
Yeah, and then you get home and listen to it, and it's still you can't really get it down. But
no, I can listen to something and I can play it.
I'm a firm believer in, and I'm not the first person to ever say this, so don't be writing in any philosophy books. But song and music you do not write it; it writes you. Like I don't think I've ever made a track apart from
you know what I'm gonna say to that?
Bollocks. No, but
plus my music makes me, man.
I mean, I don't know. It's I don't sit down. Like sometimes you've got to have been there once where you can sometimes spend like 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
And come away with nothing.
Yeah, it's like how your process is. It's like, do you plan out the music or does the music come to you? It's like, do you plan it or does it just happen? Like it takes you there, you know?
Yeah, it definitely just takes me there. Yeah. I can just start with a do and get on my computer. Yeah. And it won't be anything like I had in my head, but then it'll like another track will just kind of spew from that.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. It's like I have a plan, like almost always. Yeah, always I have a plan, and I sit down and I start doing stuff, right? And then I start fucking about with, let's say, the synth that I'm using, right? I start to turn some knobs, you know, changing some parameters and stuff, and then turn some knobs. Fuck you. Okay. And then it just changes the sound, right? And then I just start thinking like, well, what if I did this, you know? And then suddenly it turns from like a calm house song into like the fucking wildest, you know.
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
Shit thing ever, and then it's just a completely different song.
Yeah, I've done that, but even when I'm nearly finished a track, I've left that track that's nearly finished and gone back to and started a new project with like the same synth and made something better. But that's what it's all about, really. Yeah,
it's like the one song that I spent most hours on is actually one I'm trying to finish now, and it's like
that's weird. Actually,
I think years on it, 1.5 years.
Okay, maybe not that long, but the one one of the ones that I'm working on at the minute, I think I've told you about it. I just cannot finish it. It's so hard. It's really close to being finished, but it's just missing something, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like sometimes you can use so much time on a song, right, on a track.
Yeah.
But other times you only like literally. This is not bullshit. This is like literally it. You only use like 10 minutes, and then it's done. You don't even need to master it or nothing. It's just bum, because the idea is so simple. It's just like a kick going bum 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 bum, and then have like a synth. That's all the sound you need. That just like goes like wow 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 wow, and then it's like really rhythmical because you've done some stuff to it, you know.
Yeah.
And that's all. And then you just change some keys there and there, and then it's like that's the song. It's done.
I used to in the first few years of making music, I used to be able to make like about 5 tracks a week.
Oh, fuck me, that's hard. Yeah.
Well, no, it's not that. It was just inexperience, really. But it was just, I don't know. It was just an overload of shit that I was learning, where I could just sit down, learn something new, use that, make a track out of it. Now, I don't feel like I'm amazingly better than I was back then, but my expectations of myself have shot through the roof compared to then. I'm my biggest critic. I know I am.
Are you?
Yeah, but it's very frustrating because it's hard to finish tracks.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'm like, I don't give a fuck, you know. I'm just starting to get that, you know. And I'm just like,
I say I'm always making music for myself, but that's my problem as well. See, it's easy to just say, you know, just fuck it, and just finish the track or whatever. You're not making it for other people. But on the flip side, I'm never happy with what I'm making half the time.
Never happy? That sounds sad, man.
No, well, yeah, life in general.
I'm never happy.
I'm slitting my wrist right now. But yeah, that's what I mean. It's you should always make music for yourself and not for other people. But
that's true.
When you criticize your own
publishers, don't publish us. We'll be the worst thing ever.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm in control, bitch. Yeah. Do you prefer to use long bass or short bass?
What do you mean, like a bass that lasts, or what?
No, I mean like your notes. Like, say you've got a synth, on this track I'm always like dun 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 dun. Would you make your bass
last like more? Yeah, okay.
Would you make your bass like kind of cut up, or would you be like bum bam bum? Would it be like
that depends. I mean, that depends totally on the song. Like, for example, if I'm doing kind of a funk thing, I'm always having short basses, but usually it's like I had 2 layers of bass, which is kind of hard to mix because you know how basses is, right? Yeah, but it's like I usually add like a layer of bass that's like really low, but it kind of fills the main synth or the main instrument or often, you know?
Yeah.
And make that kind of sound fatter or whatever, and it makes the song, it makes it much more warmth in the song. Yeah. And then I add like a drum kick, right? And then I might add like I often do this though. I add like a tone that I side chained into being released, you know, every time the kick hits. So the kick gets really deep, you know, it gets like boom, boom, boom.
Do that again, sorry?
Huh?
Do that sound again?
Boom, boom.
Right, I captured that. I'm making a track out of it. Fuck you, bitch.
I'm gonna take all your money. But anyways, we're talking about we're gonna do a little bit of a release together, right? I don't know, 1 or 2 songs each or whatever.
I don't know how it's gonna work because we're in totally different countries using totally different software.
Yeah, but no, it's like you just make your track and I just make mine, and then we just call the you'll just complete your track, you know. I won't be making your track because I like you try to send some MIDI notes to me, you know, sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, some MIDI scores, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm totally gonna remix this, and for some weird reason, I can't do anything with it because I can't remix. I'm fucking bad at this, you know.
It was the same when you did that Omnisphere one. Like when you sent it to me, it was really hard to do it because it's that Omnisphere, especially. It's such a complex synth that I can never get anything to sound as complex as that synth, even with using multiple synths.
I know.
And I've even tried to use Omnisphere. I don't know if I've just not given it enough time or whatever, but I just couldn't. I don't know. Honestly,
I'm just gonna show the guys watching or listening to this. Probably people are just gonna listen to it, but what Omnisphere is. Okay, so this is Omnisphere. Doesn't look like hard, or it doesn't look very impressive, right? But that's until you find out that this is just one instrument. There's the preset, right? You can choose between a whole lot of presets. Like this is like there's a lot. And then if I wanted to, I can go here and then add a second one. Make it go off at the same time.
There's just so many things. Yeah. It's like a lot of many instruments with many functions with many sub functions.
Yeah, there's like these are like basic edit stuff, but then you can go deeper. Like you can go into edit here, and you can, you know, like you can start to change stuff.
Yeah.
You can add like a FM on it, make it sound totally different. Turn that shit off. But yeah,
Anyway,
it's deep.
shall we wrap this video up here anyway? Because I don't want it to be too large.
Yeah, that's true. We should probably wrap this up. Then I guess we could talk about stuff later.
Yeah. So to anybody who's listening to this and enjoyed this kind of thing, let us know in the comments wherever you're watching it if you would like to hear more of this kind of thing. Just general chit chat between me and Sir Scruff over here.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for watching, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.